I guess your transition to the AFL's probably been made a bit easier by the fact that you're pretty familiar with the club already.
Yeah, well, obviously been lucky enough to grow up around the club because Dad played here and his assistant coach been here for a long time. So, yeah, just I'm grateful for the opportunity that North have taken me, and yeah. So.
Do you have a first memory of being around North Melbourne?
My one memory I really remember is back in 2007 when they won a final at the G against the Hawks, and me and a mate, we got into the circle and sang it with all the boys, and yeah, that's a memory that sticks pretty close to me.
Going into the draft, Joel, what were the expectations? Did you think North were going to pick you? Would you been sort of worded up that was likely with a later pick?
Yeah, not really. So I'd spoken to a few clubs at the Combine and had a few home visits, and yeah, obviously I didn't play all season, so I'd spoken to North and been in contact with them, but they hadn't given me an indication until about a week before the draft. So and yeah, anyway on draft night, still wasn't too sure if another club was going to bid on me or not. So yeah, it was still a bit of a nerve-wracking time.
And what about your draft night, Curtis? Slipped a little bit later than expected, and then North draft up to take you. That must have been a great feeling to hear your name called out.
Yeah, it was in the end a great feeling to get my name called out, but obviously that's where I was seen, and yeah, get the opportunity at North Melbourne with the great history that they've had, the really great culture that we've learned so far. So yeah, we've been really good these last couple of days, and yeah, it's good.
How did you sleep on the Thursday night?
Yeah, it was all good. Obviously, it was a hard night. I was thinking about it all, but obviously that, yeah, like I said, that happened the next day, so it wasn't too bad. It was worth the wait in the end.
The setup, does it rock you at all, given, I mean, we were told that you could have been top 20? Like, do you wonder, am I still going to get picked up, or are we still confident going in the next day?
I was pretty nervous still. Obviously, I don't know what the recruiters think of me, and that's part of the experience. You're left in the dark, but I think that makes it enjoyable as well. So I was just happy to be at North now. So yeah, it's good.
Do you have suspicions as to why you sleep, Curtis?
Nah, none at all. I don't. Obviously, that's where I was rated. So yeah.
Am I right? You know a few of the North boys already?
Yeah. So Mason Wood became. I'm good mates with him, and yeah, I've met a few boys. So yeah.
How did you know Mason?
I'd met Mason last year.
Okay. Yeah. And had you spoken to North in the lead up to the draft? Did you know that there was interest from the Roos?
I'd spoken to him once. I came over to my house, but yeah, that was about it. I really didn't really know that they were interested in me, but yeah, grateful for the opportunity.
And what are you hoping for year one next year? What are your expectations for 2019?
Oh, it's really just, I think, at this stage we just want to get through pre-season, earn the respect of all the players and the staff, and just take it kind of week by week, and yeah, just enjoy it and take it all in.
And Curtis, you come from some famous bloodlines as well, albeit not in football. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so my mum's sister was married to Shane, so yeah, my cousins Jackson, Summer and Brooke, so you have that connection with Shane. Yeah, it's good.
You ever think of playing cricket or
No, it was always footy for me.
And what have you guys sort of done so far? The 2K time trial on Monday, did you guys participate in that one?
We weren't in the 2K trial on Monday, but no, it was really great to see all the young boys putting their best foot forward, and a couple of boys ran really good times, and even the older boys, they were setting the standard. It was really good.
What about the yo-yo test on Friday? Are you guys in that?
Oh, we're not sure yet. Obviously, we'll leave that up to the high performance guys and wait and see what they say. Yep.
And what about yourself, Joel? You've had a few injury problems the last few years. What's the main focus here? Is it just getting the body right for pre-season and for next year?
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously haven't had much continuity in my footy over the last few years, but yeah, no, the ankle's feeling really good. So and now I'm surrounded by great support staff. They'll get me up and about, and yeah, I think that I'll be fully training in a few weeks' time. So it's exciting.
So is it basically 100% now the syndesmosis injury, or
yeah?
Still need to do
Yeah, it's like about, I reckon, 95%, so it's like nearly there. So yeah, I've been running for a month now, and yeah, just need to do a few more little things to get it fully right. But yeah, there's not much time left till I'm out on the track fully.
Am I right in saying Sam Wright's been helping you back because he's had a similar injury?
Yeah, well, actually, like through the Father-Son Academy, I was lucky enough to do a bit of training last pre-season. I was coming off my first syndesmosis at the end of last season, and yeah, he'd been through plenty of ankle injuries, and so yeah, I was able to lean off him and do some stuff with him last pre-season, and just yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence knowing he's come back and been able to play some pretty good footy. So yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence to know that if I do all the right things with my rehab, I'll be back out on the track.
Do you see any similarities between, I guess, you and your old man at all? The way you play?
Yeah, well, I've watched a few tapes of Dad back in the day, and everyone says that we play pretty similar. But yeah, I don't know. He obviously taught me how to play footy, so yeah, not surprised that there's a few similarities going on.
Did you ask to watch the tapes, or did he force you to watch them?
Oh, I know. I've always been footy obsessed, so yeah, watching like him playing a flag in '96, just those. There was actually a game on last night on those footy flashback games on Fox. So yeah, me and Bailey Scott, we were watching it, and both our dads were out there. So yeah, it was pretty funny.
He's obviously on the coaching staff as well. I mean, is that sort of the, obviously being your old man, but I mean, is that the first one he's sort of going to be your coach as well?
No, he's always been at my junior footy club. He was always the assistant coach, and he'd always, because he's got such good footy knowledge, he's always he took trainings, and yeah, I've had the experience of him coaching me, so yeah, it's another time for him to coach again.
Is he always harder on you or the rest of the boys?
No, he's not harder on me. He'll always just treat me like any of the other players, so yeah.
I imagine he knows your game pretty well. It must be nice to have the sort of feedback that from someone you trust so much.
Yeah, he's obviously helped me a lot to get to this point. So yeah, just having such good knowledge at first hand, just to lean off him and learn a lot at home. He's been great. So yeah.
Just shifting gear, you'd all have group chats, I imagine, full of footy mates who are constantly talking about trade season and these sorts of things. Does the commentary around North Melbourne in the summer about not being able to land a big fish, does that sort of play into your minds at all? Does it make it any less desirable to play Scotty? You just want to play football?
No, I don't think it does at all. Like we've said, we've come in these first couple of days in North Melbourne, they've got a great culture. Even like I said, the history that they've got, some of the great players that we've been lucky enough to have. Boomer Harvey working with us pretty closely, and yeah, he's awesome. And obviously the guys in Zeeble and Robbie Tarrant, they've been over to our house that we're staying in together in Coburg the last couple of nights. So yeah, obviously they're building a really great culture.
Yeah, you two are living together?
Yeah, for the next week, all the 6 new draftees have moved into a house just to get to meet each other and yeah, form good relationships for the future.